Upon my bones. How are your bones?
Um, my bones are doing actually pretty all right. I only so before you know, like 6 or so bones were having issues. I'm down to like 2.
Hmm, that's
So it's
good.
a great reduction in bones.
That is a reduction of bones. You don't need as many as you come with.
Yeah, that's way too many bones.
Too many bones. Yeah, here we go. We left off. I had become the Colosseum master.
You accidentally speed ran the Colosseum. You're coming up with a lot of tech here, Gnome.
I also have to rebind my controls for some reason.
Oh god.
I don't know why. This has happened a couple times now.
Oh, I should have the chat up. I forgot.
I'm just gonna clear all of them and redo them from the scratch because I don't know what's configured and what's not. This gives us time to talk to the chat.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Is that a key by the Numba Yoko? What is that? Is that a keyblade? Or is that just a key emoji? Thank you for the resub, Kratok. Was the exciting part happens where I go find every control in PS2.
Yeah, Yoko Yoshikoki. The ko is capitalized.
The ko is capitalized. It's okay if you don't get it right away. Lotric never. This hasn't wrapped his head around the idea of the ko either. Uh, I don't know why it does this so often, where it like forgets. Because what it does is I can go up, but I can't go down unless I rebind it.
Oh, that seems bad.
It's like forward only. We only have one direction we need to go. Oh god! And of course it does that right
That's
away too.
extremely loud, Olar.
Yeah, because it. I think it becomes a different executable when I when I remap things. Alright, attack is on X, attack is on, jump is on circle. I've forgotten so many in just a week. Actually, it's been longer than that because yeah, we had not done all the cups.
It's true.
So I guess we can do them. Because why not?
Sure.
The Jungle Vice.
Yeah, they all have really cute names.
Apparently they suck.
Yep. Yeah, this year is supposed to do right after you get out of Deep Jungle.
Well,
So these enemies would be new.
I didn't though. I seem to have not done that.
You have come into a bit of a different scenario.
But I can't hit these little chicken nuggets. What are these things? How would we describe these things?
Chicken nugget seems intuitively correct.
Yeah, we beat Hercules last time. I immediately went for the top level domain because I can.
Yeah, we've locked the Olympus Coliseum.
Feats. Okay, right. I found the lock on button. That's good.
Are there rewards for clearing solo as Sora? Yes. So you can, the first thing, for all of the cups in the Coliseum, the first thing you have to do is enter together. Once you clear enter together, you get the ability to do solo. And clearing the whole thing gives you a reward, clearing solo gives you a reward, and then unlock the ability for you to do time trials. Usually 3 minutes. Then clearing that gives you a reward. That's actually how you get, like, Save the King and Save the Queen.
If only those were... Those do not sound particularly useful. I may or may not do that.
They're essentially, Donald and Goofy's best weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the part that doesn't sound especially useful.
It's not.
Yes, use fire on the large body. You discovered that before. And then be prisoners talking about cooking things on their own fat. Which, you know what? You probably should.
No, Donald!
Yep, Donald, you stopped so that I would be slow.
Yeah, that really sucks when you're doing time trials, by the way.
Maybe there should be a way to damage your teammates' MP, just so they can't.
In later games, you know, you can sort of turn Donald's skills off. So you could essentially, I mean, he doesn't cast stop in later games, but if he did, you could just take it off him.
Like this.
I would use 90-10 meat and I would not drain the fat when I cook.
Yeah, don't drain it when you cook. You can drain it afterwards if you want.
Well, I mean, like if you're putting it into like chili or something, I'd probably put the whole thing in. I have had recipes that say like drain your meat, and then I just don't. So shrug.
Yeah, we're in the fill cup. That sounds kind of like a name. Not the fill part is a name, but the cup part.
No, I think the fill cup is like the scientific name for your kneecap.
Ah, yes, the Philip cup. Is Phil's name actually Philip, or is he just Phil?
Philoctetes.
Right.
I know that for some reason.
Well, it is a very famous movie. I just haven't seen it in 20 years. No, that was Philip Glass that composed the MIDIs for Tarzan World. Not Phil Collins. He made the music. Yeah, you go, Sora. We're the champs.
And hey,
we got a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't even hold back.
Wait. Are you getting this cutscene again?
I think I'm getting the cutscene again.
Oh my god!
Because I did it in I did opposite work.
I have never seen a glitch in this game, like, ever in my entire life. Gnome, you've given me such a gift.
Well,
oh my god!
I have the power of wizard.
Oh my god, this playthrough has been transformative.
I haven't transformed yet. That's in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh no, you do transform in this game though, just later.
Oh, you do? Yes.
This guy's running away. There we go.
I have no idea what he's saying there. Thank Duck.
I think he's just saying "Hiya," or maybe he. Oh man, was this contemporary with "Hey Ya"? Could he have just been like have that in his head from the radio?
I feel like this game came out before Hey Ya.
I know Hey Ya is really old. Somebody in the chat, tell us when Hey Ya came out. It was probably 2004, so it was probably after this. If I don't know what the date of like a generic like thing from like that period, it's probably 2004.
Fair.
Okay, and it was
1992. I do not believe you.
Yeah, that's a lie.
That is incorrect.
That is a song by the Black Eyed Peas.
For his 2003 album, The Love Below. So.
Okay, so almost right.
Take that. All right. Sure.
I believe that. Oh wait, was it Outkast? Oh, they're the same band.
Yes.
Same.
Oh, what did you say?
I said Black Eyed Peas.
Oh. I had zoned out because I was looking at Outkast. Outkast is good though, and the Black Eyed Peas are miserable.
I have no opinions on the matter.
I have strong opinions on the matter. Yeah, it came out late 2003. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am 4 eels. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I am several fish and not a guy.
I forgot how you have to wait for them to turn white, right?
No, opposite. Hit them now.
Oh. Well, they're not taking damage.
Well, yeah. Once they're white, they're invincible.
Oh, they're black. They didn't seem to be taking damage either.
They were taking damage. They only have that itty bitty little bar. So, but no, you killed one of them. Yeah, they just have really, really high defense.
Where's the other one at? Oh, they killed it.
Good work, guys.
Good work.
Yeah, I guess like if every hit does 1 damage, then maybe they do fine. Your buds.
Or maybe they are weaker to magic? I don't know. I doubt it, but they could be.
Not really. They're rough.
There we go. Spiders.
Nothing to it.
Not quite Spider Town though, because they aren't shooting webs at us and there aren't holes. Oh, excellent. A place to flush all my MP down.
Do you have thunder?
I could try.
Thunder.
It seems okay.
Thunder. Deep freeze.
God damn it, Donald.
Yeah, thank you, Donald. Thank you, Donardo.
Deep freeze.
And of course, then Goofy gives him MP so that he can cast Stop some more. Ah, the Squeon. I had to explain to my friend Kaylin where Squeon came from. And I'm sad that those videos don't exist.
Yeah.
Like, on one hand, they're very bad, but on the other hand, that's why they're great.
I carry with me the knowledge of Squeon and Just Know, and I hold that in my heart, and that is enough for me. Ah, right, yes. Everyone say hi to David Boreanaz.
David Boreanaz. Tuxedo Mask. And he's stopped.
That's, I mean, kind of good, I guess, since he's a boss.
I've been playing lots of games with extensive use of lock-ons lately. In my off time, I realized I don't think I've ever actually finished Ocarina of Time, so I've been playing that.
Alright.
It has a lot of lock-on in it. And not this one. And they all handle it slightly differently, so I kept trying to unlock the same way you do in Ocarina of Time, and it was not working.
Yeah. I got really ruined by Castlevania.
Which one?
Symphony of the Night.
Ooh, yes.
Just basically trying to play it and put buttons. Oh, Squeon's sword is shiny rainbows because he sort of powered up into essentially a Leonhardt mode. His like biggest limit break in Final Fantasy VIII is Leonhardt, where it makes his sword glow like that. And oh, it is Blasting Zone. Actually, Abyss Hunted is right. Leonhardt is the more powerful Limit Break, but it is different looking.
Straight
That was
break.
definitely Blasting Zone, and I have been owned about one of my favorite games.
Wow.
It's fine.
And I didn't even hold back.
It's the same. Is this the same? It's not quite the same cutscene, but it's different.
It's the exact same one.
No, this one's a different camera angle.
No, you're
from the
right,
one
it
we
is
just saw.
Wait,
If we stick together, we're unbeatable.
They're just slightly
Not even
different
Hercules.
cutscenes.
what's happening?
With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what. Of course, your friends give you strength.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Phil?
Like the wow, I didn't even hold back.
Make
That's
heroes.
It's
And
just
as
a
a
character
team,
gag.
I'm sure you can overcome anything.
oh, you do actually get a prize for that, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I cleared all of the things.
Mhm.
What's Olympia do? Let's find out.
Not great. Well, its strength is pretty high, I guess.
It's
Huh.
just slow or short.
It's short. Metal
Oh,
Chocobo.
Hey, where'd I get this from?
You got it for beating Cloud, which you probably did
It looks like
in
it's,
the Hercules Cup.
it looks like it's made out of foam. I think it's a LARP
The-
keyblade.
The easiest Keyblade to create for your cosplay.
Yeah, it's just this one. Oh, what? There's a little cup here. Oh, it's our trophies.
Uh-huh. Isn't that cute?
And I think we did all of them.
Yep. Now you could enter solo.
Yep, not doing that yet.
Oh, you, now is the easiest time to enter solo, I'm gonna say.
Okay. I guess we're doing more Coliseum then.
You don't have to. That is not something you ever have to do. But if you want to do solo or time trials, now is the right time.
Not when you do it like that. Because I just...
I think you can quit from here.
Let's hope so. Not when the thing's going. Okay.
There you go.
And it just plops you out here. Let's save. Just to see how much, Hey, it's been 17 minutes. Okay, you. You hop in front of you to impress you.
So,
Mhm.
there is actually... I know you said you wanted to get the Ultima weapon.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that you want to do, like, on stream.
Nothing
Well,
to
when it comes down to me, like, I'll probably just look at a guide to see what materials I need, and then just grind those out while, like, Jin's is streaming cards or something.
Alright. There is... It's not a point of no return, but it is generally easier to get a lot of the low-level synthesis items
That's the
before a
power of
thing
the Keyblade.
happens.
Okay.
So, like, so, I don't know. I forget exactly what event flag it is, but there's an event flag that you get in the next world, and it makes all the monsters more powerful. And changes the monster layout, so, like, endgame monsters show up more in early areas, which means that early area monsters show up less. So, if you want to get early synthesis items, it's not right.
Well, there is a way to,
That's the power of the Keyblade.
That's the power of the Keyblade. I have some, there are methods I could use to protect myself from event flags, and that is, I'll just make another save, and if I go past the event flag and decide I want to use time travel to do it more, then I don't think, like, I at most have to replay like an hour and a half of the game. Although not even that much, because I won't.
Yeah.
It'll be without the wandering that usually happens. Like, I can just go right to the cutscenes.
Alright, I believe Abyss Hunted on this. I know it's at some point during your first trip to the next world. Well,
See ya.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a trophy to beat the whole game with the Kingdom Key.
That's the power of the
It's
Keyblade.
not enjoyable.
Well, I feel like, why would, yeah. Well, no, there isn't one for this one because I don't have trophies on PS1,
Well, yes.
on PS2. Yes, I'm saved.
You are. Hallelujah.
Instead, I have just beaten Dark Souls with straight sword hill. I don't need to do that again. Already done it.
The real trophies are the ones inside you all
That's the power
along.
of the Keyblade.
Don't do that, by the way. Broken straight sword, I can basically recommend to almost humans. But I'm gonna try out Sandara here.
Thunder.
And it misses all of them.
Ah, the chickens are immune to magic. But the green chickens are immune to all magic.
Yeah, but it didn't hit the large bodies either.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, it is like completely missed.
Beating Pokemon like red or blue using just a Charizard is part of being a child, I think.
I don't
It's
know.
like you get to the end of the game and your Charizard's like level 84, and it's like, wait, how did this happen? Your adult self asks.
For one, I used Blastoise, and my 5-year-old self knew to name it Poseidon somehow.
Nice.
And
So,
I think it knew
sorry, go ahead.
a bunch of bad moves. Like I kept Skull Bash on it for some reason.
Nothing.
Yeah, I have no idea. But
Charizard. Your Charizard knowing cut is definitely real though.
I am positive that my Charizard knew cut. I am so 100% positive. But nope. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Pokemon.
No, I don't think I want to start over.
No, you do not. You
Why is that even
absolutely do not.
Why is that a
I don't know.
Can you just keep
Why
doing
does
it?
default to that?
Can you just keep doing like Mithril shard farming?
Maybe?
That's so weird. Okay. I don't need any more XP. I'm done with experience. Guaranteed. And these points I'm getting, completely worthless. Don't need them.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Mine didn't have Blizzard. Mine had Ice Beam. I didn't like that Blizzard missed all the time. But for some reason, I was fine with Hydro Pump missing all the time.
I definitely had Hydro Pump. Must have had Surf.
Well, you had Surf because you couldn't get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know it was the better move by far.
Take that.
Nope, don't need those levels. I'm gonna do it at whatever level I am, Abyss Hunted. You just watch me. Like in the past month, I beat Dark Souls 3 at level 1. I don't need levels. That was really hard, by the way.
It sounds it.
Right, just
Fire.
burn him.
To be fair, experience is kind of weird in Final Fantasy X.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Now, how's your Dark Souls been going, Lucy? She's been playing Dark Souls 3.
Ah.
Tree Bastard. The Tree Bastard. That's a good fight to get summoned on. People always need help on that one.
Nothing to it.
I also definitely had to stop playing Final Fantasy X on my first playthrough because of Jecht.
Ooh, you were out of your league.
No, the other Jecht.
Oh, okay, yeah, Jack. He just shows up on the mountain, and then
Yeah.
you're completely ruined.
And then you die.
There's still a ghost somewhere, and he's invisible. Hey! You're starting to act like a real leader, you know?
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Why did anyone think unskippable cutscenes were a good idea?
Ask this game! I'm poisoned.
Heal.
Oh, you're still...
I mean, the Sanctuary Guardian is after Jecht, so... Like, factually, you had to... I don't know.
Not that one, the other one.
But
Not
yeah,
that one, the other one.
Seymour is definitely where I gave up.
Take that.
I'm just accepting being poisoned at this point to try to get damage on them.
Oh man, that is a horrible thing of final, like, cutscene skip, but you have the worst Ultima Weapon fights. Or worst Ultima Weapon grinding. I don't know how... I don't know how to feel about that. I'm gonna have to think about it.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
All I can think is that I think Final 12 Zodiac is coming to PC in like a month or a few, and that'll be what I play instead. Although I think the Final Fantasy collection is on sale on Humble Bundle right now. I reckon you get X and X2 on PC.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I think.
Isn't the Ultima Weapon in Recoded, like, at the end of that 50-layer dungeon, and you have to have a high enough, like, you have to have enough points at the end? I tried really, really hard, but there was one that I could not do, and then I ran out of Mega Elixirs, and then I was just really upset.
Jerk.
Fire. Deep freeze. See ya.
Okay. Great.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
The Zodiac Edition is pretty cool, but you do kind of have to guess who would go best with what class to really get the most bang for your buck. Like, I think you should make, what's her name, a samurai. The princess.
Ash.
Yeah, she should be a samurai. She has the highest attack and magic growth for that job.
That sounds right. Yeah, 10-2 is a really good game. And yeah, I definitely think that it was unfairly maligned for being girly. Like, that's literally it.
Being girly and, to be fair, a little stupid, but that's mostly to its benefit.
I mean, yeah, like, it's so good. I don't know, like, there are lots of games that are kind of stupid. Like
this one.
most games.
Yeah.
But,
Why don't you have your big ninja star, Yuffie? Also, you're being a jerk. Stop running! Why aren't I rolling? Okay.
You don't stand a chance against me.
His sword makes lightsaber noises.
I mean, 10-2 is only is only like 100% game faxy if you're trying to 100% the game in one playthrough. Like, if you're just playing it casually, you can just play it. It's fine. It's just our and this is the game's fault. Like, our dumb human desire to get 100% of a thing, and you know, it's there, right? You technically can, and so you play it wrong on purpose because the game tells you should. I've done it.
I have not. I've just 100%ed other games that I probably shouldn't.
I've done it twice actually.
Because well, you had to get the trophy for it, right?
Yeah, once was just for fun, and then yeah, well, there's no trophy for doing it in one playthrough, so you can just play through it, then go through, pick New Yevon because you probably didn't pick them the first time, and then you're fine. Like, the trophy is only for getting 100%. It doesn't care how long it takes you.
Ghosts! Do I have items equipped? I have lots of Mega Potions. I don't remember equipping Mega Potions. I guess I have Mega Potions then.
Yeah, I have actually no idea how, like, sometimes you pick something up and it just puts it, like, in your pocket instead of in your inventory. I don't understand it.
There's still a guy. They're asleep.
I mean, a lot of the 100% is, like, not interrupting Macon or staring at the fucking comm spheres for 17 hours. Like, a lot of it's really minor. Just those little 0.2% to points that just add up, and then eventually you're at 98% at the end of the game and you want to punch someone. I don't know, doing the Via Infinito was fun though.
I can't go up when I attack. I can only go when I fly. My flight is limited. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this ain't Kingdom Hearts 2. Not yet.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I don't agree that Baten Kaitos is good anything. It's a good waste of time. Baten Kaitos is proof that Xenoblade Chronicles was a fluke. It's like the people who made that game made a good game and tricked everybody into buying 2 mediocre to bad sequels to it. It's like
The dungeon crawler minigame in 10-2 is miserable. I couldn't play it, and usually when I find a mechanic that I hate engaging with, I make Kaz play it, and he couldn't play it either, so I basically have every trophy in 10-2, except for the ones related to that stupid dungeon crawler minigame, so I will never platinum that game.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
fluke. That's how it happened. Also, I'm doing this.
Yeah, see, it did fight Cloud.
I'm making a time warp happen. Because I'm cheater.
Alright.
That's the best you can do?
Take that! Heal! Take that!
Squirrel token? I don't know if that's how the bait and kite of speedrun works or how long it would be, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it is 2 weeks. It has a mandatory 2 weeks. It's like staple to it.
Yeah, no, I know it has that, but like, how long would it be if you cut that out?
I don't know.
That's my question. 'Cause that would be really funny. HDQ really lightened up this year about and it really lightened up this year about like having technically legal speedruns. Like I feel like every time before, like if it was a reset, they just, I mean, obviously for the Super Metroid races, they just dropped out and it was really miserable. But I don't know, like there's the Skyrim one where they did cheat codes because they fucked it up. They just let it go.
They've done that before, definitely. So it's like they would get themselves clipped into walls, so they would just use TCL to like make it work.
Yeah, and like I think Soten had, it's like, well, I figured I might die here, so we just load a different save. Like, this is no longer a legal speedrun, but it's way better entertainment, and we get to see all the speedrun stuff, so I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, there we go.
This is it. Heal.
Making the chat sub only did nothing to make the chat better, but it did serve to get more money.
Yeah, but
So
it made people.
I'm a fan.
You had to pay money to be transphobic this time.
Or use your fucking Amazon Prime free subscription that you haven't used on anything. Or you used once and then forgot about it until just now.
Speaking of, if you've forgotten about your Twitch Prime subscription and just need somewhere to do it, if you use it here, you can make a cute Numba Yoko. That is a Yoshi's Cookie. Wait, did I hit go again? Or is this just...
Hell. No. It's just, no, you're fine.
Okay, there's just something after.
Yeah, Cloud's in the middle.
I have to fight Hercules, that's right. Yeah, that one. You can do that if you have a Twitch Prime hanging around. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, Jen's got there. Cool. If you line up 5 Yoshi cookies, you have to clear the chat. Get the line clear.
Oh shit.
That's a rule. So if you and 4 other people sub to my chat and don't like what's in the chat, you can destroy it with your powers combined.
I just understood that just now. I knew it was the rule, but I just got it.
Heal. That's the power of the key.
Yeah, if you do it 5 times in a row, then your messages get removed. That's how it goes. It's Hercules. I'm cheating again. Because I want other things to be in the stream other than this.
That's quite reasonable.
I have to do barrel. I forgot. I have to pick up the barrel, right?
Yes. Yeah, which requires not locking on, which is kind of unintuitive.
This is it. Take that. Heal.
Hey, give up yet?
No. Right, that thing tracks like forever. God damn it. Do your attack that breaks my barrel, why don't you?
Ha! Yeah! Take that! Take that!
To my knowledge, Barrel is from Monokemia.
It's
Or at least not Monokemia, but Atelier, the whole series.
Yeah. Nope, sure won't. Oh god, I guess I will.
But
It's a
it was
barrel.
introduced to my life when I played Monokemia, and perhaps to others in the zoo. Oh, wow, rude.
Just place the barrel in front of the god.
Does my sacrifice honor you?
Heal! Oh!
Did not blow it. In fact, just had to do this again. So I can have other things in the video game stream.
Hey, give up yet? Yeah.
Okay, where's he at? He's just sort of looking at me. I think I teched that one.
Take that! Heal!
Yeah.
One barrel left. I need the barrel. God damn it.
Hey, give up yet?
I'm sorry.
It's like laser beam punch out of space to destroy my barrel.
Take that! Heal!
Yeah.
This is it!
You can definitely, when he comes in with the spin move and he's not invincible, you can definitely block him.
Yeah, but
Heal!
but
If
blocking.
he wants to hit you, that is.
Okay. We cheated.
work.
Oh yeah!
Hooray. No. Hooray, we did it. We can do time trials, I guess, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Even though it might be harder later. Is there anything, like, there's Save the Queen and Save the King. What else is there behind the time trial, though?
Well, that's not these time trials. Spoilers, I guess.
Ah, I don't care.
But, Oh, apparently we had to do that for Ultima Weapon.
Yeah, because you need the Orichalcum.
Mhm.
I mean, I figured that.
That makes sense. But, I don't think there's anything particularly important you get from the time trials for these.
Don't have this Trinity yet. Like Abyss Haunted, we should listen to, but also not trust entirely, because he did spend a very long time lying to me about something. Because he tried to convince me that the missable Oogie Boogie Trinity was important when it in fact was not.
Ah. See, I'm willing to trust them in matters of fact. They have proven quite accurate in that respect.
Just maybe morally wrong.
But in matters of importance, I'm willing to state that Trinity did not fucking matter. Also, it was right there. You got it. It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. So we could. The place we have left to go is here, which is battle level 10.
Battle level
million.
red.
Battle level, yes. We locked everywhere else that we can.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I mean, I think the only optional worlds are, Olympus Coliseum and Atlantica. I mean, Atlantica or Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween Town. But yeah, those are the only ones that you do not clear in the speedrun. I think. Yeah.
Battle level. We get the heroic mix of the song. That's what this is called, right? I've obtained power. There's Tetris machines. I don't even know what Lady Luck is. I guess it's a Keyblade. Or just like an item. Ah, we lost Brazil then. Okay, she'll be back soon. By soon, I mean. Still on the call. Oh. Where is the call still going? Kinda, it's acting like it is. I guess I can do this and... Oh. Okay. Maybe by the time this gummy ship is over, things will be repaired. In the meantime, we've got gummy ships. And I've got a frog in my throat. I shouldn't have eaten that frog. But it was a good frog, though. Was probably worth it. Hooray! Hollow Bastion. Oh, I'm gonna... see if I can get Brazil back on the horn. Yeah, it's everybody's favorite Disney movie, Hollow Bastion. I'm just going to leave that for now. We will continue forward. Here's music my brain remembers. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we're back.
Alright. Can I get the wizard eyes? Okay, you did it.
Wizard eyes.
All right.
Gorsh!
I am looking at it. Thanks, Goofer.
I know this place. It's Hollow Bastion. It's got good music.
I just hate gummy ship levels.
You're just antithetical. The warmth inside of my hot blood.
I don't know. I love this level a lot.
Don't fall off.
I
You
love the
dummy.
atmosphere. Love the puzzles.
Okay.
Did you know that you can freeze bubbles to make them into platforms?
Is there treasure I can get with that?
Don't think so. Not here.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Oh, come on.
Hey, can I sniper shot it?
Deep freeze.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Speedrun tactics.
Also, I guess I lied. You can get this chest right here.
I cannot. No, I can't.
Well-
I cannot. I cannot get this chest here. Okay. So if I want my camera to be inverted, so to get that, I have to go higher up, and then like glide over to it, or
You can also jump into the bubbles.
do they act like swimming?
Yeah.
Get a Blizzaga ring. I
It's
think
kind of good.
it probably replaces a Blizzaga ring someone has equipped. Not quite. That was not quite. Just like that. But I can get down here. There's treasure down there.
Alright, I am glad to have taught Abyss Hunted a fact. That feels good.
That's a puppy.
Pupper.
I can't go down. There's water in the way. Up the water.
It's rough.
If only I could destroy it in some manner. I say to any given thing.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion is never cooler than it is right now. Like,
I don't know. There's going to be a scene way later that's like my favorite part of the game, but it's just a cutscene.
I mean, in this
No
game.
vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here?
Oh, is it just happening right now?
I simply believe
Yeah, it is.
nothing more to it.
This is my favorite thing in the
When
game.
all world fell into darkness,
Is that Beach
Belle
just
was
gets here
taken
through
from
force
me.
of will.
I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her.
Also, everyone say hi to Prince Alexander.
So here I am. She must be here. I will have her back!
Take her if you can.
If you can. Is Riku a Canadian? We already heard a sorry earlier, didn't we?
I mean, I think we did. I don't know if it was from him, though.
Stop!
So, you finally made it. About time. I've been waiting for you. We've always been rivals, haven't we? You've always pushed me, as I've always pushed you.
Riku.
But it all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
Yeah! Here it is!
What are you talking about?
Let the Keyblade choose.
There,
It's true master.
there can't be two Keyblade.
Ugh.
Which is what we are by being able to wield it. That makes us a Keyblade Master. And there's no. Oh, nice subtitles there.
Maleficent was right.
There's.
You don't have what it takes
There
to
is
save
a-
Kyrie. It's up to me.
What did I miss
Only
the subtitle
Keyblade
for?
Master can open the secret
Oh, just,
door.
there was huh and what both on the right, so they were like under. It was cute.
But that's impossible.
Uh,
This happened. I'm the one who fought my way here with the Keyblade.
my favorite part of
You
this,
were just the delivery
retroactively,
boy. Sorry, your part's over now.
is that in Kingdom Hearts
Here,
0.2
play
birth
hero
by
with
sleep of
this.
fragmentary passage. I'm so sorry. Is like there's a data log, and I read all the data log entries. Or no, in sorry, not in that Dream Drop Distance. There's a data log, and there's a data log for the like Keyblade Master, and it's like, well, while some have bandied the term about like it doesn't really mean anything, it actually has a very specific meaning, and you have to get a Mark of Mastery. I'm like, like
Some.
like you, like this game.
Yep, and your friends just abandoned you.
Yeah. Sorry, this is a really like emotional moment. Sorry.
I mean, it's just kind of happening. Arbitrarily. Some would say it's emotional.
Hey, don't move. You're hurt.
Why? Why did you come here? I came to fight for Pearl. And though I am on my own, I will fight. I won't leave without her. That's why I'm here.
Apparently, Robbie Benson is like a teacher.
too.
Like he teaches
I'm
theater
not
at some
gonna give up
university
now.
or whatever.
That
I
makes
came here to
sense.
find someone very important
So-
to me.
Like, had to take some time off or work on a weekend to go record some voice acting for Kingdom Hearts.
I gotta stick.
Robbie Benson being the Beast. And Prince Alexander from King's Quest 6.
Man, the game really wants to... Oh no, I spent my MP, that's right. Well, I can still use magic. Okay, which direction did we come from? I say as I look directly at the ground.
I mean, you came from down, really.
Didn't press glide. My glide didn't come out. Happens to the best of us. Okay. I guess Beast just fell off somewhere.
Oh, there's plenty of chests around. They're not
Yeah.
important, though.
One of those chests I couldn't open because I had too many Dispel G.
Yeah, like one of your rewards for the final reward for getting all the puppies is a full set of gummies. So like there are just going to be chests in the game you cannot open from now on, and it's miserable.
Ah, that's how you go back. You have to associate with the fruit, and then you can't go back anymore. Enemies that I can't harm with my... But luckily I have my strong friend.
Yeah. Now is a good time to get used to the triangle button.
It's 7,000 money for that.
Fire! Deep freeze!
Even your magic is shitty.
Yeah,
The gates are shut.
the gates are shut.
I'm serious about the triangle button though.
It's not doing anything when I press it.
You should when enemies are around?
Yeah, I'm just pressing it right now like nothing is happening.
Alright, well it's it makes the beast angrier. He gets an exclamation point over his head and he does more moves.
Ah. Well, it's not doing anything right now, but there were enemies around. The gates are shut. Maybe
Yeah,
he's
it
just-
alerts your buds.
Maybe he was just off camera, and that's why we weren't seeing it.
Yeah, that's all.
I can fly. I'm gonna press this one instead, because it's blue. Or maybe, should I examine? Examine.
Jens, you're probably right. That, like, they named an area the gates are shut, but then just put collision there so that it comes up. Oh my god, that has to be it.
That's probably it. Thanks. I'm going back up now. So, when I pressed this switch, no response. I already pressed it.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to these things, but I can't get up there yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a switch for later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Beast is just flying into a into a gate because I had pressed glide.
You can just jump off that edge, by the way. It's the exact same as taking the elevator, but more dangerous.
But it's rude. Rude to not taking elevator. Aha! So that's what the bubbles do. That I avoided the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Open chest. Yeah, I could probably give Beast some stuff. Like, you know what? Sure, you're getting an upgrade. Whereas I think all my stuff just makes strength better. Oh, I have a bunch of AP that I could be using. I think I turned off all of my abilities because I never used them.
Yeah, like they're kind of distracting, but they don't fuck with your triangle button anymore, so they don't come up as reaction commands. Or sorry, in Final Mix they come up as reaction, or in the remix they come up as reaction commands, so they're really distracting. They don't do that here, so that's kind of nice.
Okay, the ones that don't say cost on them just happen when you're attacking, right?
Uh-huh.
So I can just equip those while being able to use them.
Mm-hmm. Aerial sweeps are really good.
And I guess I could put air combo and combo plus on, but really what's the point? Bubble. No, White Fang is not the thing. Those are both different stories about the Arctic. White Fang is like about a wolf. It was written by a hobo.
Deep freeze.
These are all true things.
Alright.
See ya.
Oh.
Deep freeze.
Why did this one unfreeze so quickly?
Yeah, I think they all unfreeze pretty quickly.
Deep freeze.
Jeez. I don't think you can make it.
Okay, let me look with my spying eyes where I can go. I think the answer is probably nowhere unless I get these ones really quick. I don't even know if I can get from this one to that one.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was saying.
Although that doesn't mean I can't try.
Deep freeze.
Not when I guard. Where's this one take me though? A different zone. Probably with more gummy ship parts. No, bits of mithril.
Mithril's pretty good.
Chests. This game needs mimics.
The series has them. This game does not. I mean, it's got the pots. Those are kind of like mimics.
Okay. can get up here. This is where I want to go. I think I never interacted with that thing over there. Examine. Release. I have formed cube. No response.
How many people are going to learn that you can freeze the bubbles in this stream?
Seems like a lot. Me? Oh, that just opens up another way to the place where I just was.
Oh no!
You okay, Beast? Are you okay?
The little hops! Oh, the little hops!
It's just this dumb, guileless face with these hops.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, there's a wall there, so I can't.
Someone clip that.
Yeah, somebody. Is he still? Nope, he figured his way out. Oh wait. Okay, there you go. Scatter to the winds.
Yeah.
Thanks, Beast.
Beast is a friend.
Thanks for the origami ship part.
Well, he's still a friend.
Okay, I think that's what I came here for, was that. As you say knowingly, that may or may not be the case.
You know, I really should know, just offhand, what the entire route through the game is, right? I do not.
Well, it's like, a lot of it you internalize, where your top brain doesn't know, but your lower brain knows.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Well, it's probably fine. You can figure it out.
I found this area over here.
Oh. Oh, that just resets the block. You know, because that's a puzzle, by the way, that block there.
I don't even know what it does.
I think you just need to move it over there so that you can hop. You can do the hop to hop.
So like get from one place to the other?
Yeah, if you don't have glide, I guess. This area is really designed for you to not have glide. Oh, Beast is such a good friend.
Beast. I guess I have glide. Just okay. This one I'm going to assume most people have glide for.
Yeah, considering Neverland is mandatory.
Okay, you can't let go. You can only go up. Now into the fuel. What if you're doing a no glide run? I've come to dislike the concept of developers putting no X run facilitating things in their games recently.
Mm-hmm.
Because of what it does to your design. It sort of removes the... Is this just a save point room? Or can I... Nope, here we go. Because, like, okay, I was playing Dishonored 2 today. And I like Dishonored 1 a lot. And Dishonored 2 just seems like okay. But it lets you have, like, the option for a no powers run. Or, like, you don't get any of the cool abilities you can have and just have the regular stealth game abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, okay, that's cool that they put that in there. But at the same time, if you have to be able to beat the game without any of the abilities, like, that has to be a requirement for that to be a choosable option.
See ya.
It means that, they have to design everything to be... Oh, there's a thing up there. Can I even get that thing?
I think you can. Can you like jump off to the side?
Deep freeze.
I've got infinite MP to check.
Like the I think like directly to at this point your left.
I think there's just a wall there.
Hmm.
Like, I think I can barely not make that jump.
See ya.
Which means...
Beast, buddy. Are you, that looked like it might have worked.
Deep freeze.
the camera being... I need to be back here, is what I'm learning.
Okay, yeah.
Deep freeze.
Yeah, having that kind of challenge able to be, like, cooked into your game
Hey!
means that you have to... Oh, don't fall off, you dummy. Means that you have to design your levels around that being the case. Which takes a lot of the fun out of that kind of challenge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not formatted. Like, the whole idea of a no blink run means you have to be able to get to the level without using blink. However, if the levels are designed for you to be able to beat it with just jumping, then you can just do it? I don't know. Am I making a real point here, or am I just, like, rattling?
No, I think that makes sense.
So there's a part of the fun of those runs is them being unintended. Release!
Mm-hmm.
I've put myself in jail.
Yep, you have.
There was a thing over to the left, and I'm going to look at it. Oh, dungeon. I walked towards the chest. Thanks. Dishonored's a really good game, though, is the thing. Like, Dishonored 1, at least. That's a really good game. About killing people. Dishonored was the start of, like, the Bethesda Renaissance, where they started publishing games that were, like, good and not bad.
Interesting.
When for years they had just made Elder Scrolls games that, we love because of how garbage they are. So I press the switch, leads to another switch that I can switch.
I think it's cute that they like you to get into that room. You have to use Beast, but then there's a Trinity in it, so you need Donald and Goofy. I think that's cute, actually.
I could press that button, or I could press this button. See, this is a conundrum, because if this button is the button that's nearest me, so my child brain should say to press this button. However, this is the button that's immediately within camera frame after pressing this one. I'm gonna press the button nearest me.
You're still in jail.
Still in jail. In fact, that was the wrong thing to do, it appears. Yeah, I already pressed the nearest button, but yeah, that's the other argument. Is you press every button once, right?
Yeah, I like press the newest button.
I can get here. Is there any benefit to freezing that bubble? Well, one way to find out.
It is kind of tall. Not sure you can get on top of it.
Fair. Yeah, this is the sewer level, you're right. Kiki Cat in with the inside. That we are playing a sewer level. Is that a button? It is, but it's not one I can press. Although, it is one I can press. Okay.
Hop. Good work.
Yes. Head back to the KFC.
Mm.
Okay. So I think I just have to go and bubble. Well, Sora and Beast have those little clicky things that like you count traffic with, and they just go. They click it 1, 2, 3, and then they jump. That's their system.
That you count traffic with?
Yeah.
What?
It's just, if you. Well, there's a very low-paying menial job that you can sometimes get where you count traffic with a little, and you have a little thing that's a little mechanical thing, and every time you press a button, it goes up by 1. It's kind of like a stitch counter, and you use it to measure how much traffic goes through an area at a given time. Mostly a meaningless job nowadays because they can. Have you ever seen those like weird cables stretched over the road that when you drive over make a little bump? That's what those are. They're just counting how many cars go over them a day, so they know how much wear and tear the roads get.
Learn something new every day.
Used to, they just made college students do it. Yeah, you can use them for foot traffic too. Oh no! Orbs! Sorry, I'm not gonna fight at all. You have to do it.
Yeah, you have to target and then press triangle and he'll attack wherever you're targeting.
I could just let him do it though.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Beast? I want those health orbs, sorry. Okay, get him, boy. Can he not collect the health orbs? It appears he cannot. I can still use magic, but it appears to suck.
Yeah, it seems quite bad.
It's like they didn't want you just mowing down this area with magic if you had like found magic equipment.
Gasp.
Oh, purest of hearts, reveal to me the keyhole!
Got magical beams from a Dracula. I swear his stride looked really weird for the half second we saw it there. Like his steps
They're
were
close,
longer than
I
his
can
steps
see
were.
it. Are you ready for them? No.
It is entirely unclear what that actually is.
It was an illusion that was meant to relieve you of
Quit
your
while you
buddy.
can.
No, not without Kyrie.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're
There's
wrong,
no
Riku.
morass design.
The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? Well, we'll just see about that.
Ah!
I still love baby Haley Joel Osment here.
Sora ain't gonna go anywhere.
I think he does a really good
Betray your
job.
king?
He does do a good job.
Not on your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora.
And he's still a
either,
pretty good
'cause he's
character
become
actor.
One of my best buddies after all
Mhm.
we've been through together. See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy! We'll try them together!
It's impressive when actual children, like, show good acting.
That's why people like
Guess
Stranger
you're
Things
stuck
so
with us,
much.
Sora.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Because there's good kid actors.
Donald,
And the Goonies, which is
Goofy.
probably the best example.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My
A
heart.
gun! Oh.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
What?
Yeah, this whole idea of there is precisely one person who can use, like, there's one Keyblade in the world. Only one person can use it at a time. That person is called the Keyblade Master. Are some very strong implications that this game has.
I would say a little more than implication. I would say direct statement.
Well, the thing is that Mickey does show up with a different Keyblade at the end.
It's implied his is fake because he's got, it's gold.
It's the inverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Up, dead.
Slyo knows full well about Mickey having a Keyblade. And precisely how he gets it.
And of course, guess we die out. Oh, it's back here for some reason. Okay. Nope, sorry, excuse me.
Gotta go
watch,
fast.
We can watch this cutscene again, where I can remark that his plug suit looks kind of like Snake's from Metal Gear Solid 4, which means Riku's going to walk down a microwave hallway. While I guess no, that doesn't work because that scene also has Raiden fighting a bunch of dudes with a machete in his mouth because he's missing both his arms.
Purest of hearts!
And Riku is a lot more like Raiden than he is like Snake, so that doesn't make any sense.
I believe you.
Metal Gear Solid is a messed up series. It's basically the only series that comes close to not making nearly as much sense as this one.
Is Soul Eater a Keyblade or a sword? That is a strong question. My gut says Keyblade.
Could have been one, then the other.
Be on your
Started
guard.
as a sword, became
They're
a Keyblade.
close, I can feel it.
But I mean,
Are you
is
ready for them?
Soul Eater the thing that he like unlocks Kyrie's heart with? Or Sora's heart with, as it turns out. Because like, that's a Keyblade. But I think that's Oblivion.
Where did Riku get it from?
The darkness.
Okay, that's a
Quit
good
while
answer.
you can.
No, not without Kyrie.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body.
No, that was definitely a Keyblade. I think Soul Eater is a sword.
With my friends. It'll never die.
Really?
Yeah, no, I have a good mental picture of what Soul Eater is. But yeah, no, I just now got a good mental picture of the Sora's heart being unlocked, and that's a different
Sora
thing.
ain't gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Not on
Soul
your
Eater and Way to
life.
Dawn are the exact same
I'm
weapon.
not gonna
Oh,
betray
dear.
Sora either, because he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together.
That's why I abandoned him.
See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy!
Okay, alright. I see how Way to Dawn is definitely a Keyblade.
Well, you know, out for one and one for all.
This is hard. This is a hard question.
Thanks a lot, Donald.
Here's a question. Are Keyblades
How will you fight without a
Keyblades
weapon?
in any game but this
I know
one?
now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon.
Like,
My heart.
basically not.
Your heart?
They're just swords.
What good will that weak little
Yeah.
thing do
Or
for you?
clubs, really.
Although my heart may be
Yeah.
weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new
Uh.
experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one.
Next, like, there are two different
I
kinds
don't
of
need a
chests in this
weapon.
game, because there are
My friends
chests
are my
that are just,
power.
like, red and normal. And you tap them and they open. But there's, like, blue chests that have a Keyblade or a keyhole, like, symbol on them.
Okay, the key to the embedded, it is a key and a blade, but the way you unlock the thing with it that you unlock, you use it as a sword, not as a like you stab the thing that you're unlocking with it. I'm gonna, because I save stated, I'm gonna be done.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at? There we go. I should just be attacking him.
I think it's just a sword.
Come on. Heal.
My
No
counter attack.
keychain, not a Keyblade. Oh man, nice job.
I'm just mashing X.
Well, yeah, that basically works in this game.
Yeah, my counter attacks keep missing because the counter actually pushes him too far away.
Alright, nope, I'm officially going with sword. My answer is sword. He had him against a wall that time, so...
I tried to blast him, but it wasn't working.
Yeah, man.
I kept hitting the fountain. There we go.
Good work.
I don't believe you, QB. That sounds like another one of your
So
lies.
your heart won this battle.
Hooray.
Yay.
Later, beast. Well, the wiki is like lies. Oh, Jins has some information.
Oh. I am interested in this. Which I now see, I now know where that comes
Yes,
from.
you
I've
do.
been saying it for ages now.
But now you know. Thank you.
That's a pretty good impression.
Can you believe that Yuri Lowenthal does Alucard's voice in the PSP remake? And it's completely
I
awful.
did not know that.
Well, because, like, the guy who does it has such an incredible voice for the role. He's like a jazz singer. Like, before being a voice actor for, like, 3 games, and that's one of them, was being Alucard. I think the voice acting in Soten is actually really good, for the most part.
Sure.
For just Dracula and Alucard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
People make fun of Dracula, but Dracula's really good. Cool.
You did it.
Yeah, he's the most Yuri Lowenthal. He sounds exactly like fucking Yosuke. Like, exactly. So if you want to, if you want to hear Yosuke be a Dracula, play the PSP version of what was secret information? Director's Special Report 13 page Tetsuya Nomura. I don't know what that means. I know he directed the game or whatever, but I don't know what that's in reference to.
Man, gravity is actually working really well on those defenders.
Yeah, they have a lot of health and they're slow. Maria is very bad. Now,
No, I didn't see the big paragraph.
No, the only thing that got posted was the end of it. So we got to see your... Okay, so there's this many Keyblades, yeah. At the current stage in regards to requirement for possession, the only requirement that's become obvious is for those whose hearts are strong. This is a bunch of word salad. There are also requirements that have not been made clear, and we plan to reveal them at another opportunity.
Shrug. Yeah, no, okay, those all came through.
Yeah, okay, that just sounds like we didn't put it in the game why he had a Keyblade. He just does.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, now I get to play an adventure game.
We gotta find the yellow book. Find a red book. Comma. Oh, that goes here, obviously. If this were a real adventure game, that would not be the case. It would just be a coincidence that they were all red. I can't knock over that thing. It's not important, and we didn't plan it from the start, is also the explanation for Metal Gear Solid. So again, more bleed over.
I mean, this I think this puzzle is relatively colorblind friendly. The things have pretty high contrast. Like you can see there, like that's a really bright thing, a really dull thing. Like even,
like just
I'm pretty sure even red green colorblindness would be fine with that.
Yeah, just using the colors red and green ain't enough to be colorblind unfriendly. You have to have similar saturations of them.
Yeah, but also, you know, it's the K shelf, and you put the K book in it, so.
So I'm glad
Riku does have Terra's Keyblade. That's the currently canon explanation.
Box. Turn it again.
I think this is just random.
So a game I streamed a while back, Fight Night, the developer realized that, wow, I use red and green a lot, and they're the exact same booking saturation. This is the worst for if you're colorblind, isn't it? And then they made a lot of changes to it, and it was good.
Oh. People with 2 X chromosomes are very, very unlikely to be colorblind because both of the X chromosomes have to have the colorblind gene on them. So if you have only 1 X chromosome, then if it has the colorblind gene, you're colorblind. But if you have one that is not colorblind and one that is, then you're not colorblind. So that's how that works.
Like it's possible, but it doesn't happen as much. It's like
it's
like pattern baldness. That's the same kind of thing. Still need another green. Inverse of colorblind. Can only see highly saturated colors. Was meant to live in the 80s. Oh, why can't Riku and Terra be the same person?
No, I think the reason that Sora can use 2 Keyblades is because of Ven and Shion, actually. Like, Shion grew enough of a person.
I don't remember where the other book is. It might be in a place I haven't touched yet.
Well, no, because Roxas could use 2 Keyblades, I think because of Shion. But Ventus and Roxas are like the same person? Shrug! Kingdom Hearts lore is hella fake. How's everyone doing tonight?
Okay, I need a T.
You got the one by using the Green Trinity, right?
I believe so. Can I...
Oh, there's another thing up here. Another spinny thing.
Oh, there is. It's over there. I'm missing a red and a green book. Yeah, I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 does have a mode where you use at least 5 Keyblades. That'd be very good. Like, you have 1 Keyblade in each hand, and then at the end of each Keyblade, you have another Keyblade, like, just spinning at the end of your Keyblade, like you're through the handle and spinning. And then one's just floating.
Mm-hmm. No, Shion was a clone made from Sora's memories. Is how that worked. I don't think she had anything to do with anything in Birth by Sleep.
Like, her whole thing is all in,
Oh, there's a book on the desk.
Oh, there's a book on the desk. I was going to try freezing these pipes.
You can try freezing the pipes.
See ya.
No, I can't.
See ya. See ya.
Oh, there we go.
Deep freeze. See ya. See ya.
Better off not actually jumping, just letting the spread get there. Like, these have too much of a graphical effect to not be something. But I guess what I'm doing is wrong. Bonk my head. Okay. I think those were here.
She is not Kairi's Nobody. Kairi's Nobody is Naminé. Oh wait, sorry. I didn't read your first thing. Wait, why is Naminé Sora? Naminé is Sora because Kairi is Sora.
Kairi is Sora. I'm still missing a book, though. I think I was missing one down here, too. Aha.
Book it. Sora's heart, or Kairi's heart has been in Sora the whole time, and that's why Naminé exists, is because when Sora gets turned into a nobody, Kairi's heart is still in him. So Sora and Kairi both get nobodies. But because Kairi's nobody got made weird, she ended up being a witch.
Nothing wrong with that. Witches are good.
Yeah.
Any variety of them. Basically can't go wrong. I must admit I prefer the Bog Hag variety, but that's just because they're more fun. Up. Something's not right. It was that. Although that worked before, I think. Me putting the... I mean, saying Ansem is anything, you're probably going to be right. Or at least more right than wrong. Unless you say Christopher Lee, then you're wrong.
Yeah, Aqua is neither Sora nor Ansem.
Nope. Her own person. Trapped in, like, a hell.
Wait, according to Recoded, what? Nothing happened in Recoded.
Yeah, Recoded, nothing happened. Man, this looks hellish. Glad I found my way here. Oh, there's a force field here. Can't go through. That's another thing that Dishonored 2 did that I didn't like. It had a diegetic reason for an invisible wall right next to actual walls by the invisible wall that they could have just put where the invisible wall was instead of having to have the diegetic reason for the invisible wall. Which I don't understand. It was like in a lake, or no, it was like in the bay. There was like wooden stakes forming a wall and a gap in it, and the gap said, "Dangerous, no swimming ahead, dangerous currents." And then you would just be unable to proceed from
Should be
there.
able to lock on in this area.
Yeah.
Well, onto something other than that.
I forget how you do these.
Ups.
It's not that. Just hit it. Nope. I'm running out of things I can do to this. But I found the right one.
I think the patient zero of being Sora is Ventus. I think Sora had not been born yet.
Well, it was thousands of years ago. So Sora was definitely born. Sora only looks like a teen. Okay, okay, here's a better question. Sora has a mom.
Yes.
How does that tie into it? Oh,
What?
wait. If Sora is like the amalgamation of like 12 different people, one of those has to be his mom, right? Like, like how did that happen?
Sora is 4 in Birth by Sleep, but the Ventus scenes happen before Birth by Sleep starts, because that's like, because the scene where Ventus, like, his heart melds with Sora happens before he becomes like a puppet and gets sent to Birth by Sleep Island.
Was there anything past that other than the
Keyblade
Ultima
Land.
G?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
And the Land of Departure. And then he has to like wake up from being a zombie, become best friends with Terra and Aqua, and become a real person again before Birth by Sleep actually starts. That could be 4 years. But Ventus actually, his heart bonds with Sora earlier than that. Because, which is the explanation for why Vanitas looks like Sora.
Sure. Prove your might by pushing this block pusher puzzle. Okay. I can probably light these candles. I'm gonna have to go back down to get... Oh. Crushing power. Did I already push that one, I guess? Okay, well.
Fire!
Oh, come on.
Fire!
Nope, not that one.
See ya! Fire!
Now, lock on here is really finicky.
You can press R2 and L2 to switch targets while you're locked on.
So we can.
Fire! 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 See ya!
Yeah, I think, like, just putting pieces of your soul into 13 total people makes a lot of sense. Like, as far as anything in Kingdom Hearts makes any sense. Just becoming 13 people? Sure, why not? But yeah, it's the time traveling where it gets a little too much.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. I might have been peeved.
You can hit the cat faces, and they'll give you MP bubbles.
The cat faces.
It's a cat. Oh, maybe they'll only...
Maybe when you have the candles unlit, it does it.
Yeah.
But now the game has decided I no longer need MP. But you know what? That's
no.
probably true. Okay, so we had one down here, too. I want to say this is a Resident Evil puzzle, because we are assembling emblems.
Mm-hmm.
Probably to open a door. I'm just going to go ahead and make the executive decision that I probably want some of these.
Yeah, I also really like that they just dropped a Resident Evil puzzle in here. It is one of the things that just never happens again. They actually sort of like change up your gameplay. It's kind of exciting.
Oh, did I not get a force piece?
Yeah.
Well, time to find the other puzzle. That was a hard
You did
puzzle. My brain was challenged.
I think you actually did something to make that chest appear.
I broke the pots.
Okay.
that was the block. Oh, thanks for joining us, Donald.
Why? It was mine.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
What?
Yep, it's Billy
You're saying
Zane.
my heart's weaker
It's
than
Billy
his?
Zane.
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all. Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.
They talk about darkness like a lot in these games. But there's not enough blood rituals. Like I want, as a part of Riku becoming evil, he should have to like kill a guy, you know? Like, okay, to open yourself to the darkness. I've tied up with this person. Here's a knife. Here you go. Time for Satan. But I guess this is a game for children, and that would be upsetting.
Yeah. I don't think we need Edgelord Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, that is one way of putting it. Yeah, okay, how about that child crimes? Riku, rob this bank to prove that you're evil. Did I just go out the door I was supposed to open? Yes, it put me the wrong way. So I could, it put me in the wrong direction so I could get some MP.
Hmm.
These guys are loaded. I'm going in a direction and I don't know if it's... Oh, don't go over there. No. Okay, that's much better than, Okay, it's not much better, actually. This is the worst, actually.
I mean, you can play as Riku in Chain of Memories and Dream Drop Distance. Are you counting 2 because he's a party member? I wouldn't count 2.
I was hoping that would
be
void out instead of falling, but no, now I've wasted my time.
Yeah, that's the danger of those fucking wyverns.
I mean, why am I even fighting enemies? I don't need experience anymore.
I don't know. When this game came out, this was my introduction into console gaming. This is what lured me away from my Game Boy Advance and onto a television. Okay, you do play as him in the shitty part of the final boss that hopefully you never get to. Alright, fair. But Days?
Okay, I could keep going here, or I could go outside. Let's interact with the first thing we can interact with. Yeah, that brings us here, which just says balls.
But like in multiplayer? Because I don't know if that counts.
Where does multiplayer stand on lore? Like you can play as Sully in multiplayer in like Uncharted. Or is that the lore? You can also play as a skeleton. So I don't know if that counts. The Uncharted multiplayer of Uncharted, I think 3, had the single best corporate tie-in of any advertisement in a game, because they had a corporate tie-in with Subway, Eat Fresh, so that some of the pickups that you had in multiplayer were just $5 footlongs, and the bottles looked really bad. So like they were from another game.
That's horrid.
No, it's great, and you could get a taunt where you like did the $5 footlong thing with your hands, because that was the thing back then. And when Sully did it, it looked really dirty because he's a dirty old man, and that was the good part. Speaking of witches. I'm not even sure why I'm here. I'm just kind of going.
I mean, we're not gonna get to the end of the game tonight.
Not tonight.
I guarantee you that.
Yeah, although we could be in for like a 10-hour stream, but then we would barely finish in the nighttime, I think, if we started now. By some definitions of night.
I cannot wear a headset for that much longer.
I mean, you don't gotta work tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I don't work on a Friday.
Yeah, don't work on a Friday. Your work is not as important as this. As finishing Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1. I think 8 sittings. I don't know how long we've been streaming this. So it wouldn't even be 1 sitting. I'm just kind of going. Okay, that brings us back here. Or was that even the same place?
Was that back? No, I think that was a different place.
Yeah, that was a
So I think
different
that
place.
crystal would have done something interesting.
We gotta interact with the dongle.
Well, that's something.
That was in fact interesting. The credits alone are like an hour, but I can do this.
Hmm?
So I'm playing the enhanced port of this game. It has a Billy Zane and a speed up button.
Moxed is a really good nobody name. I've never tried making one out of Rosella.
Moxed is also Magic the Gathering, though.
Oh no.
Because of the Mox and the Mox. I don't actually know what the official plurality of Mox is. Jins came up with Mox, and that's what I've stuck with. Okay, this is opposite work. We don't want to come this way. Is Snorlax a nobody name?
Shit.
I am the nobody, Snorlax. I am holding a leftovers. Okay, we went there, but did we go here? Okay, I think we went here, but did we go down? I think I went down and then immediately turned around. Oh, I find mushrooms. That die really easy. Okay. Nope, they no longer die really easy. Okay, this just brings us back here. There's no reason to come here.
Yeah, this was so that you could get to that Trinity without having to, you know, without having to call.
Nope, not that. That's the wrong one. Okay.
JXENS, pronounced Yens.
Yes, Ian's. Again, I'm just keep doing opposite work because I'm reading the chat. Yeah, we can fight this guy. Is this guy's... Heal me, don't heal Goofy. Nope, just do some jumping. Okay. Are those things heads their shield or their head?
That's quite a question. It's their heads. They have heads. The shields are not heads. They're just partially sapient.
Okay. They're partners.
Sentient, rather.
Partners with their shield. Oh god, is there a jumping puzzle over there? I'll evade the gravity, why don't you? Okay. That looks like a jumping puzzle.
It's just not on yet. Don't worry about it. You can get to it. Just doesn't matter.
Up, up, up.
Oh no. Oh no.
We cool.
Alright.
Okay, I can do this one, or can I do this one? I've had to think about that one for a second. Okay, we get here. Where does the other one go?
He turned it on.
Just bonk my goddamn head on the other side of the platform and lose 10 minutes of my life. I think that platform was not meaningful.
Not really, because you've got, you know, glide.
For some dogs. I think I just launched Goofy into the abyss.
That happens.
Up
Like,
his
it's
back.
so weird because this whole area really is based around like you solving these jumping puzzles without needing glide. But you have glide. I don't get it.
I wonder if Glide was like a late addition to the game. Like if this was developed before Glide was. Or even just developed before Neverland was. You can ride the platform now. Okay, we're good. Replace the two S's in the middle of Odysseus with an X and you've got one. Just pronounce it the same way. How about Obnixilis? Is that an okay one?
That sounds good.
That's another Magic the Gathering thing.
Shit.
That was a troll for you.
Oh no. I am a.
It's a demon that had its powers removed by having a rock put in its brain. And then later they took the rock out because they needed it for something else. Magic the Gathering has really deep lore. I still have... Yeah, there. The current Magic the Gathering lore would not be able to exist except for the fact that a person found a magic rock and cast a fireball on it for no reason. But it was an invisible fireball, so it works. That's why it was magic. Is Disney going to buy Hasbro so that magic can be in Kingdom Hearts? I hope not.
No.
Okay, we should stop bullying Rosella.
I am being cyberbullied.
Dispel G out of a magic chest. It looked magic. Do I just go down?
You should be able to go that way.
Like here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there's stairs. Okay, I didn't see there were stairs. I thought, can I get back up if I jump down? I could use the stairs. Mongox MGO's nobody. That's actually true, though. What am I doing? Here. Stairs. Yes. Yes! So I can press that. I don't think I can go any farther this way. Up. More secret chests.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hate enemies with invincibility stages in like most games.
Yeah, that's fair. The wizards are kind of bullshit.
Like the game deciding you don't get to have fun at this given moment.
Mm-hmm.
Come on! Fire! Fire!
Or am I matching just Jack all here? Especially when it misses. There we go. Power Crystal is good though. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of those.
Yep.
Okay. I could go inside, or I could go here. Or I could go up. I'm gonna guess this brings me up.
Not quite.
Okay. What'd that actually do? Nothing on this side. Alright, there's one of these things.
Force!
Tandaga. Okay. I'm gonna go inside. Or is this where we came from? I don't remember.
No, that's not where you came from.
Okay. Into the hole. I don't like the bubble ones at all, because they're kind of ugly.
Yeah. They're not the most inspired, and they're also fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere, and they're just like not cool. Good job, Goofy. Okay. I think I'm missing some treasures, and that's alright. We can always come back later.
It definitely is.
I should on it full MP. Okay, cool. Hooray.
Puppies.
Get more puppy.
They even they fucking back up just to draw you off a fucking cliff. Wyverns are jerks.
I'm coming over here. Okay, that time the fireball did good damage. It decided to be good. I got a headshot. I can go here, or I can press the crystal.
Crystal.
That's how you can tell this is a Final Fantasy tie-in. There's crystals everywhere.
That is true. Only in, like, this world, though.
Not true. Man, that's one thing. Final Fantasy 15 did not have a excessive amount of crystals in it, that I remember. It was mostly really dumb political shit, and then women getting put in a fridge. Although, who knows, maybe they'll patch in some crystals. In this update of Final Fantasy 15, we're addressing the lack of crystals.
You rotated the thing.
The nature of the world has changed. Now, if only I knew where I could go to affect that. Probably that one over there, if we're being honest. Not that one. I don't think it was this one. Okay.
Nope.
I did think they were going to add in some segments where she's playable, I think. Anyways. We're back up here again.
Ah!
Whenever you hear, like, the audio, like, lag for a second, it's usually me, like, writing a save state, so anticipating a time loss.
Nice.
It's like, the game doesn't have its own quality of life features, so you get to use your own. Dog. Okay, here's the thing. The shield and the body are teammates. Which one is the leader?
I mean, that it has to. I think it's the body, because he's thrusting.
Yeah, but like the brain shape of each of them.
You think the shield has more brain?
The shield has much more brain. It's much larger in size and shape.
So, I see the path has emerged at last.
Yes. The keyhole to the darkness.
Unlock it. And the Heartless will overrun this world.
What do I care? The darkness holds no power over me. Rather, I will use its power to rule all worlds.
Such confidence.
Oh.
That's a Keyblade.
That's Keyblade.
Impossible.
It's a halberd.
The princesses of Heart are all here. It must be her.
Without her heart, she will never be able to release her power.
The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself. You stay here and guard the princesses.
So what is Mickey the king of? Like, the universe?
Disney Castle.
Well, then everyone else calls him the king.
Well, I mean, like, he's still like, even if he's not, like, if the king of some place that still has a king that I can't think of right now,
Denmark,
were to come to America, you'd still call him, like, king whatever.
Yeah, but you wouldn't call him the king.
Any moment now,
I guess, I mean, if like, that's the only place that has a monarchy.
Plunged into darkness.
I guess.
It is unstoppable.
Yeah, but like, yeah, China has an emperor.
After coming this far, there's no way we're gonna let that happen.
You
Well, he gets to be the emperor.
simple fools. You think you can
The
defeat
Emperor's
me?
fools are here.
Me, the mistress of all evil!
I just realized I've been doing this entire stream in 60 frames per second for absolutely no
Oh,
reason.
wow. I'm really bad at this fight, it turns out.
I just try to up using
Would
gravity
you like
on
to
the...
know a speed run trick?
Sure.
Never use a finisher on her.
Okay, so just press X twice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing the thing already, so you're fine. I mean, you're already ruined, but that's what you're trying to avoid. Is that like if you don't use finishers, then she doesn't do the meteor move and therefore doesn't make the platform go back up again. I mean, there's the Queen of Hearts.
There is the Queen of Hearts. And I guess, is Minnie a queen, or is she just called Minnie? I think she is referred to as the queen.
Yeah, she definitely is. I mean, we do know that Ericus is literally a Jedi, so...
Okay, my finisher came out even though I paused.
Yeah, I know. I that was weird.
It just really wanted to. Which really meant I should have put Combo Plus on. Up. She spun me right around.
It was kind of cute.
Where's she at? Up. She's reforming from her stink cloud.
I'm pretty sure like Donald or Goofy have called her the Queen. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Okay,
still-
you're allowed to do it for the last hit.
Yeah, there's still dogs. Oh no. It kind of looks like I was dying there because of the dogs.
You're probably fine.
Probably okay. Later. Thanks, Donald. And I think that is actually a fine place to end it for the night.
All right. Yeah, you beat a boss. That's good.
We beat a boss. Hooray. So, we learned a lot of things this stream. We learned you can freeze the bubbles. I learned that, and a lot of people learned that. We learned that Hercules did not even go all out. And we learned that Beast is good at jumping. And we beat a Dracula even though we were talking about Symphony of the Night way earlier. We should have been talking about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to add to our podcast? It's been a while since it's actually been a podcast.
Let's see. I mean, we talked a lot about lore, but that's not learning anything. That's just that's just wallowing in filth.
Yeah, that's plumbing the darkness. The
Yeah.
door to darkness. We plumbed it.
No, I feel like I feel like we learned a lot about the Olympus Coliseum, but you covered that. So
We did. We also
Nah.
learned that the game never expects you to know how glide works. It's like, why even
Yeah.
give it to you?
it definitely does not expect that.
But we have it. I'm using it right now because I have nothing else to do. I thought about doing like another Blue Apron joke, but the time for those is past. So, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks to Rosella and Rosella's Internet for finally getting it together so that we can
Yay, back.
we can do it. Thanks for the frames for being double what they need to be. And thank you for joining. And Snorlax is a nobody. We did learn that. And so is Ob Nixilis and Mox. Good
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.